Hey there, everyone. This is Yui. Welcome to episode 22 of FTB University. Today, we're going to start off by making the antimatter production a little bit smarter, and then I think we're going to jump into PneumaticCraft. So, let's get to it. Not much between episodes. I didn't play much. I am almost at the point of stage 2 Void Miner. I'm just missing a few more Erodium crystals, and I've just finished crafting all but 3 of the structure blocks. Oh, I could probably upgrade that now. But let's talk automating this stupid assembler real quick. So I believe the mechanism cables remember the spot they left off in the inventory, and that's the problem. So I swapped it to a hopper. Specifically a PneumaticCraft hopper, because I got it for free, basically. And it works so much better. Why are you still crafting? I thought you said you were done. Whatever. But hopper works better because it always starts left to right. So all you have to do is make sure that you shift. If you can shift click the ingredients in order and it works, you can put them in the recipe in that order and it'll work. But let's talk antimatter. So the problem is antimatter consumes way too much power. If you go back here for a second, I'm not even half full. So what we're gonna do is I have, if you didn't see it, 2 different reactors, fission reactors. One of them I'm going to have output to the polonium production. This is going to be the default mode, basically. And then when I have enough power built up inside of the battery, I want this one to run. And this one will output to the antimatter production. So basically, if I have more than half my power remaining, antimatter will be produced. If I don't have more than half, it'll just go through the regular polonium and plutonium. Yeah, no, just polonium, because plutonium's disabled, because I don't really need it anymore. I'm changing the logic on these, so if you check the quest book, mechanism right here, this circuit, all it's saying is if any one of the 4, what are they, sensors, adapters, logic adapters are triggered, disable the reactor. So all it is a NOT gate. So instead of a vanilla NOT gate, I just made the project red integration NOT gate. So I should be able to just, oh no. Oh, great. That's invisible too. Oh, fantastic. Let me grab you for a second. So if I click up here, I want this side to be output. Correct? Good. Good. So it's input on the bottom, 3 outputs. I was not expecting this to be invisible as well. Okay, so now it has no fuel. So one of these will be triggered, the fuel one. I've already set them up for each of the 4 categories. One of them is outputting, as you can see, power 15. You can't see the wire, but it's there. So NOT gate, so if I connect you, no power. Great. Man, that is so hard. Okay, connected, good. And then output. Great. So, previously I had a lever to disable it on the outside. I am going to keep that. Just as simple as... There we go. That's from the lever outside. I've made a second one. So now when I flick the lever outside, both of them will disable. And then I have 2 more receivers which are not configured yet. So let's see, we're done with the wire. I need this still. So as you can see in my inventory, we're getting into some more integrated dynamics. Yay! Because I love it so much. It's just great for certain logic things. Alright, I've got another induction port here. What we're going to do is attach a block reader to it. And I forgot to grab cables, so we'll just grab those real quick. Okay, from here, we want the NBT data. Right there. Let's grab our extractor. You can sit here for now. Oh, boy. Okay. Maybe that doesn't help. Oh, great. Well, hang on then. Okay, so it's not exactly what I wanted, but there is this current redstone, so apparently these emit a redstone signal based off of the fullness level. So that'll work for me. And I tested it in a creative world. Once it hits 8, it's halfway. So this will hit 8 pretty soonish. I say that, but that's still almost a trillion energy off. So we can use redstone level. What I originally wanted to do was grab the current energy and the maximum energy and just divide it, and if it's greater than half, then do it. But this will work too. So I've got a transmitter. We're going to drop that back here. Which way are you facing? Nope. There we go. Okay. Let's grab these guys and link them. Channel 4, great. And then a redstone writer. Okay. So what we can do, got my variable store, we'll put that over there. Let's grab the current redstone. We're done with this now. Let's grab an integer. We're going to set that to 8. 8 sounds good. Because 8's half. And then what we're going to do is greater than or equal to. So if the redstone level is greater than or equal to 8, let's save all these variables. So greater than or equal to 8, we're going to emit a redstone signal. Currently false. So that will go into this transmitter, which these receivers will pick up. We are done with the logic here. This can go away, put in storage for future use. Okay. And that should toggle over pretty soon. Let's head back in here. So, if the signal is greater than or equal to 8, I want this one to run. So we're just going to drop the we'll drop it here. So if this has a signal, we want it knotted. Nope. Where did that come from? Actually, let's go up. Because this will output to all 3 sides. So this won't output something, which means this will output something. And then this will be the opposite. So if we're just going to connect it directly. So what this says, basically, to recap, is so when the power storage is half or more, these two receivers will emit a signal. So if this one's emitting a signal, then this whole reactor will be shut off. So when the power is greater than half, this reactor is off. This one's knotted. That means it will not be disabled, and this one will run because of this NOT gate that you can't see. It is so much harder when you can't see these things. So as soon as we fill it with fuel, oh, I've already configured them all. They're both set to 3. Now they've got fuel. This one will not run, and this one will run as soon as I unflick this lever. And if we did it right, that's how it should work. And it looks like, okay, disabled, active. Perfect. And then once we get enough power, it'll flip over. How close are we? We're pretty close. And basically what it's going to do is it's just going to toggle between the two pretty consistently, because it's going to eat 50 million FE and then drop down below half, then fill back up slowly and then eat it again. And so, you know, we're slowly generating antimatter without eating our power. Anyways, now that that's done, let's move into PneumaticCraft. I am, what you would say, not too familiar with this. I've seen it. I know a little bit about it. I've never really dived deep into it. So, yeah. I'll probably go a little slow on this one, just because I don't know it that well. Let's get the book. Now, I've already got compressed iron. Only a little bit. If you missed that, you can make a connector right here. Grab some experience. Other way. Let's grab a chest to remake the connector. And what we're going to do is we're going to uncraft it. This goes up, what, 10? To the diamond looking one. Then you can pull out this chest, put a different chest in, and to recraft it, and you can rinse and repeat. This one, you can uncraft. That's 6. That gives you 2 little chests. That's where I got the hopper from. And then here. Uncraft that. We can swap the chest around a little bit. Soft it. Well, that's probably not what I want. But that's how I got a few compressed iron. So that's how I jump started it. The real way to do it, we're going to do anyways. We're supposed to get iron at least until we get the machine. So I'm just going to do a couple stacks. Oh. Avatar dead? Avatarded. Okay. Oh, well, you can sit up here. There you go. Let's go back to the quest book. Now, I'm worried about this quest, to be honest. Or, not the quest, this pack, because I don't know how easy it is to blow stuff up. If you look here, If you put too much air pressure in, boom. And yeah, that worries me a little bit. And then heat. I'm not sure about heat yet. We'll figure it out. All right, here. Iron, ore blocks, and boom. Let's see, do I have... Nah, whatever. It's gonna be a button then. This will destroy the terrain because these are tiny TNT. Now let's toggle off our magnet real quick. And I believe you lose some of this. At least before you did, yeah. So that's a lot lost, actually. That's fine. It doesn't matter. I've got plenty of iron. So it's how you're... Oh, no, I got to stack back. It didn't blow up. Whatever. And so, compressed iron. That's how we make it. Until we get into this thing, I believe. So, what I'm going to do is... I'm going to set up some recipes. I'm going to craft up the pipes. This air compressor. Reinforced bricks are just cobble and stone. Yep. And then get the stuff for a chamber. And this is where the pack starts, I suppose, basically. This is your first machine for creating stuff. This is essentially your generator. This is how you generate compressed air, which is the power source for the mod. And then, yeah. So, let me go craft those things up, and I'll be back. Alright, so, while I was waiting, I upgraded this guy to tier 2. Nothing different. I just threw it on there. Broke everything else, upgraded it. It uses the same output. I've got a tier 2 energy and still no modifiers. Basically, what we need to do now is wait for the tier 3 ones and then rinse and repeat all the way up to tier 8, I suppose. And that's how that goes. Alright, over here I've got a little area set up. This is one chunk that's loaded. I've got the air compressor. Let's just drop this, I don't know. Let's just put it here. You output from the back, so no. Let's put it here. You vandal! Yeah, I don't have a wrench just yet. Oh, that's funny, though. Okay, so it looks like this is the output port. So that's going to be for the tubes. I've checked the book. We have 3 options. We can go 3x3, 4x4, or 5x5. I'm just going to go a tiny 3x3 for now. And basically, here's how it's laid out. But you can also preview it, throw it in the world somewhere. I'm going to not do that, though, because I want it set up slightly different than how the book has it, probably. I've got a chest here. This has my coal supply in it. And what we should be able to do, redstone behavior. On with high signal. How's that sound? That way we're not blowing gas into the middle of nowhere. Give you lever. And then a pipe, I suppose. Okay. Not doing anything great. If I flip you on, generate it and then spit it out the back because that's not connected to anything. Oh, it's gonna burn that whole thing. Okay, quiet down. You're too noisy. Can I break you? I mean, I could. There. Just shut up. I guess once it hits the red zone, it blows up. Wait, it disallows. What? We'll find out. Alright. Build this guy up. This is going to be... I'm going with a 3x3 by 3. Nice and tiny. Okay, we have... Well, let's put you... No, might as well just put you in the front. Got 2 of these. One's for input and one's for output. How do we swap it? Well, no, not like that. Well, that'll work for now, until I get my wrench. Actually, I could probably use it. Oh, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, input, output. Oh, let's change this one to glass, and this one to glass, just so we can watch it. Okay. Give you power. We can then get rid of that. Good. You're not going. Alright. So, from what it says in the book, you can only pipe stuff in. You can't manually put it in. Let's check that real quick. Iron. Okay. That would be correct. How do I want to do this? Can I make the wrench? Yes. So let's make the wrench. Can I charge the wrench? No. Drones. Charging station. Might as well. Oh, I'm out of patterns. Let me just set this up. All right, I've got the charging station, so I think we could just drop this down. Turn you on, and then back off. Why not? So here. Oh, that's pretty low. Well, I've got some chests. We'll have one for input, one for output. I can swap these out with ender chests for auto crafting later. The book says it's pretty smart, so it won't export input items. So if I throw this in here, it should not. Oh, there it is. But we need more pressure. I guess we just gotta wait for pressure to build up. Maybe I'm too worried that it'll blow up, because that doesn't seem very fast. And we can always drain the system, I suppose, by breaking a pipe. But let me wait for this to actually build up pressure, I suppose. Alright, so I've crafted up a few blocks, playing around with it. Got the pressure pretty close to max. So what we're going to do before we call it good, because I think this is a good stopping point for PneumaticCraft, just getting started. I was experimenting with looking at the NBT data of this block in order to see if I can automate it. And we have an air value. You go back in here, so the bars right here, the pressure bar, is actually the air divided by the volume. So what we can do is we can set up a trigger to turn these on when it gets to a certain volume. We can't turn them off, but we'll turn them on and let them run. So I believe if this is at like I want to say this gained about 5,000. So total between the two compressors, which is one bar, because this holds 5,000. It distributes it though. So this one's a little different. This holds much more volume. And basically you go over the volume to get the bars. So, but if we just check one block, it'll check it for the entire system, basically. Just because of how it distributes it. So, we've got the NBT data. We can save the air value. And let's come in here and grab an integer of 5,000, because that's the block we're checking. Then if we divide, you're getting a number. What kind of number? Well, air divided by 5,000 will get us the bars. I hope this is a decimal. Just says number. Well, we're going to say 3 point. How confident am I? Let's do 3.2. Oh, that's so dangerous. Yeah, well, we'll try it. If it blows up, you know, I just got to rebuild it. Whatever. Can we calculate this based off of burn time? I don't know. But in theory, that should say it. So if it's less than 3.2 bars, let's grab this. Okay, NBT data, grab the air amount, divide it by 5,000. And then less than. So if the bar amount is less than 3.2, redstone writer, get rid of the lever. Let's just grab a wire that we can't see. Connect these up. And you will So if it's less than that, send a redstone signal. Good. So now if I charge you up, you'll suck the bars out. Very slowly, apparently. Do we have speed upgrades? Are they feasible? I have no idea. Glycerol, that's some sort of sugar. Yeah, we'll go with the nice easy route. Wait. That gets us a tank that doesn't... Okay, no, never mind. Forget it. We'll just have to wait on that. So I'm going to monitor this for a moment, and then I'll come back with the results. And if it's all gone, then it blew up. So, double bad news. This doesn't charge per se, it balances. So the wrench will always have roughly the same pressure as the rest of the system. The other bad news, and this one hurts, is this logic, it doesn't work. It's should in my head, but it doesn't. So I've swapped it up. Well, first thing, I can't export to just a single thing. I need to export to each machine for whatever reason. I try to block, dust, whatever. Doesn't work. So I've changed it. We still have the NBT data. We still have the error. So instead of dividing, I just hard-coded a value 16,000. This is 3.2 times 5,000 is what that value is. And then all I did was, if the error is less than 16,000, omit the signal. So it's just hard-coded, basically. But once this drops down, if I grab just a few more blocks. I've been making so many of these, testing this. What's nice is it'll craft all 4 of them basically at once, and then just plummet the pressure. And these should be on now. And there you go. So that works. Let me grab my let me grab my spoils here and throw them back into system. All right, there's one more thing I want to play with before we call it good. I'm happy with that setup for now. I would like, and this is pure experimental, we're going to drop this here. And we're going to put a display panel. Inactive. That's fair. Let's go turn you off because I don't want to edit it some more. This has been working. So it hovers around 50% power. And toggles the antimatter. So it's building up very slowly. I've got a block reader. I want to attach this. Go out. Of course, we're doing some fun NBT stuff again. Or we're not. I guess not. Because that's empty. No, it's not. Never mind. It's just so dang small. Wow. So let me dig through here and see if there's a value. I highly doubt there is. Well, I was wrong. It's just right here. The amount. That's all I want. I want to know how much is in this tank. And now the part I've not played with before. We have the amount. We grab this. That's all I care about. Let's try. This is an experiment for me. Omnidirectional connectors. Supposedly they can connect to each other through dimensions. I have no idea how they work. Oh, they're just linked. So when you craft them, they're linked. Or you can add an extra 2 to the link, I suppose that is. And this is just craft 2 of them together to link them. I'm guessing that's what that is. So that's linked. If we go out, attach you here. Let's put you on the bottom. Okay. Oh, look at that. We can fancify this a little bit, probably. Do we have concatenation? We do. Oh, that's a list? No, never mind. Oh, wait. Okay, here's a concatenation. So we can, in theory, do string. Can we, though? So this is an integer? You know what? Well, let's play with it for a second. String. Antimatter. Colon space. Grab this. Let's do a plus. Okay, never mind. Concat. Antimatter. Oh, it likes it. I wasn't actually expecting it to like it. Well, the variable's stored over here, so we'll just leave it here. Oh, no. Operator concat received an input with type long. Let me play around with it, see if I can get it to work. All right, I did a little searching through the list and I found what I'm looking for. So this is what I ended up with. So this is the full thing, is the NBT data of the block reader. I'm extracting the gas amount. I am then using, this is what I was missing here, is there's a 2-string operator. If you just type it in 2-string, it's not super apparent, but I tried it out and it worked. So this will, because it says named object, which to me is like, I don't know what that is, but it worked. So you throw in this one, the one that has the gas amount, into there, and you get a string version of it. Then I made antimatter : \n for new line, concatenated the 2 of those together, and then I made one more, space MB, and concatenated those. That's what this card is here. And there we go. So now I can monitor how pathetically slow the antimatter is building up over time. I'm going to move this back into the other dimension when I'm done. But that's all I wanted to do. So we've got a basic start to PneumaticCraft and smarter antimatter. And now I can watch it, so I know when I can actually do something with it. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.